What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Kinesio Outdoors review video. Sorry for the lack of videos lately. We recently had a baby and we've had a lot of time towards our family and not much time for anything else. It's also why I'm currently in the closet with my little background here, so please forgive that. Also, I'm going to try to do a new video style to me today. I'm going to do a screen recording and then some voiceovers, so let me know in the comments below how you like that. Let's dive in. So as hunters, one of our favorite things to do is to share the story of the hunt. It's arguably the most fun part. There's just historical data of hunters sharing the data of their hunts. You can see like cave paintings, petroglyphs, things like that. It's really something that's been done for thousands and thousands of years. And I'm having a hard time defining this product because there really hasn't been anything like it. And the product is this TrophyLink right here. So TrophyLink is a digital archive, is what I'm going to call it, of your hunts. And it's a really neat way to do this. The founder, Kyle, super nice guy. I met them at the Bighorn show, and he's trying to take the simplest approach. Sorry, I'm trying to open this package here. Trying to take the simplest approach so that way people can log their hunts and kind of not forget about their hunts. Kind of forget some key details, things like that. So what you get when you buy one of these TrophyLinks is you're going to get a card. And the card's going to give you a few simple steps to start on your journey. There we go. So you're going to download the app, you're going to log the hunt, you're going to buy and pair the link, and then last you're going to share the story. It really is that easy. It took me less than 2 minutes to make an account and start logging my first hunt, and I didn't follow any instructions on purpose, so that way I could kind of give them some feedback, and it is super, super simple. So you kind of have this deal here, and this is going to be on, looks like balsa wood. This is actually a QR code, and this you can just put it on top of the skull, below the mount, to the side of the mount, above the mount, whatever kind of works for you in your home. And then it's going to have a little bit of glue on the back here. Sorry, there we go. A little bit of glue so you can stick it on. That way it's kind of with your hunt, with your trophy, whatever you kind of want to call that trophy. It's going to be with that for forever, basically. Now, I really like this for a lot of reasons. One of the reasons is we have a ton of photos and we have so many stories. Does this story or this photo go with this deer or a different deer that looks similar, things like that? This is a really easy way for you to kind of keep track. And I was actually really impressed with this because one of the, he's not the founder, but one of the kind of core guys, I forgot his name. He's local to Coeur d'Alene. He was at the Bighorn show. He came by our booth with his kids, and one of his kids showed me his buck that he shot. He was super excited. I think he shot a 6-point whitetail. He's pumped. He pulls up TrophyLink app. He immediately goes boom, boom, boom. Here's my buck, and he starts scrolling through photos. And he was able to show me these photos as he's telling me the story super quickly. I also like that you can share the link with friends who have the TrophyLink app. I don't think you have to buy a little kind of pennant, I'm going to call it, little placard here. I don't think you have to buy that to then be able to see other people's. I'd have to ask them, but you can share just a real quick summary of the hunt, and I'll show that in the screen recording here. So overall, I really like this. I can't wait to see what they're going to do. I know that they're trying to do, I believe it's aluminum metal, and I've been trying to get them to do different shapes, so we'll see if I can kind of push them in that direction, so that way it can be like the shape of the state that you are able to harvest your animal in. Again, super fun product, really, really neat. It's a cool way to have things really organized, and then you can also kind of share it with your buddies there. So check out the screen recording as I walk through what I like about the app, what I like about this, and kind of how it works, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. So the first thing we're going to do is open the TrophyLink app. You can see this is the page you get when you open it, and the first thing I want to show you here is how to pair a link. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the link and you're going to scan the QR code that's included on that TrophyLink there. And you can see I already actually did this one, but you would have it show up, then you would enter the activation code, which is on the back of your link. So now we're going to move on to the next option, which is purchasing a link. You can see that this takes you right to their website. You can purchase individual links, or you can purchase plethora of links, whatever is going to fit your needs. This makes it super easy. It's just a really intuitive way for them to go about this. It's a really simple way for them to do things, which is nice for people that are not very tech savvy. You can see they've got a lot of different images showing how the TrophyLink can be set up with animals, what it is that the TrophyLink is actually going to be able to do for you, and just the quick steps. So now we're going to go back. We're going to check out my trophy room. So I have one trophy link, and with this trophy link I have my white-tailed deer that I got in Montana last year. So I'm just going to go through what's shown. It shows the species, it shows the rifle, or the weapon, excuse me. I can put what region, hunt difficulty, and then this is just going to be what I have for my first one. And then I can go ahead and look at it in more detail. As I look at it in more detail, I can look at weapon type, I can look at caliber, I can look at if it was do-it-yourself or guided, kind of what season it was. I can look at a whole bunch of different things, and just these are nice notes to help me remember what happened. Now I can also share this, which is something that's really cool. I can share it with people that also have the TrophyLink app. That part's important, and you have to have your profile public to be able to share these. Otherwise, you cannot share it. All right. So now we're going to show you next is the profile. Oh, excuse me, the settings. So the settings are going to be pretty basic. This is going to show me your trophy links. So I only have one trophy link. Now I'm going to go back to my profile. This is my name. You can see that it's public, and I can change it to private if I don't want people to be able to see my stuff. So now what we have is how to log a hunt, and this is where I think that TrophyLink is pretty unique and a really nice tool. You can put multiple photos, you can scan that TrophyLink so you can have it. You can also purchase a TrophyLink if you don't already have one. This is where you can change the visibility of that hunt, and then you can have a one-sentence memory just to kind of jog your memory on what it was that happened. Again, we have the region, weapon, caliber, hunt type, tag type, who the hunt was shared with, so the memories there, and why, and so on and so forth. And you can get to some quick notes there. So we're going to go back to mine. One thing that I really like about this is I just put all my photos that I captured of this deer all together, saving me from going through thousands of photos to go and find the photos that I'm looking for this hunt. And to me, that's what truly sets TrophyLink apart, is categorizing all my photos together.